I'm probably like most of you. When I was a kid, all you needed to know about eggs was if they were white or brown. They were sold by the dozen at the grocery store, and Mom made them for breakfast. Now there are different kinds of eggs. There are omega-3 eggs, and I see organic eggs, free-range eggs, cage-free eggs, and none of them are white. What's the difference? Specialty eggs are still a niche market, bought by 3 to 5% of consumers. Demand is increasing rapidly, though. Specialty eggs cost more because value is added by adding nutrients to feed or changing the way laying hens are managed. Demand is driven by affluence, philosophy about animal welfare, and health concerns. First, let's look at the kind of specialty egg and designer eggs. Eggs with brown shells aren't really specialty eggs, but you often see them in health food stores. Nutritionally, are they really any different from eggs with white shells? The answer is no. Hens with red feathers and red earlobes, such as Rhode Island Reds and Plymouth Rocks, lay brown eggs. The reason they are more expensive is because these breeds are often bigger, and they eat and lay bigger eggs. Hens with white feathers and white earlobes, such as the white leghorn, lay white eggs. The chickens preferred by commercial growers just happen to be white. They usually eat the same diet as hens laying brown eggs, and there's absolutely no difference in taste or nutrition. But surely there must be a difference in eggs from an exotic breed like Araucana, which lay blue or pink or various colored eggs. Sorry, the answer again is no. The Araucana breed comes from Chile, but their eggs taste absolutely the same. Eggs labeled organic are produced by eggs whose feed does not contain most conventional pesticides, fungicides, herbicides, or commercial fertilizers. The feed is vegetarian and must be certified organic. Hens that lay eggs labeled organic also must be free range or range outdoors. These hens don't get growth hormones or antibiotics either, but it's illegal to use any kind of hormones in U.S. commercial egg production, and antibiotics are used only to treat sick birds. In fact, if you see a label touting no hormones, that label is misleading because it implies other egg products may contain hormones. The National Organic Standards Board, appointed by the U.S. Secretary of Agriculture, has established national guidelines that must be met by producers who say their eggs are organic. Producers using the word organic earn certification from the USDA's National Organic Program, although producers with sales of less than $5,000 are exempt from certification. All natural on a label is meaningless because all eggs are natural. Vegetarian eggs are produced by hens whose feed is free of animal byproducts. Hens can be free-range, cage-free, or conventional caged, because this label refers only to their feed. All organic eggs will be vegetarian. But in theory, all vegetarian eggs don't have to be organic. Pasteurized shell eggs have been heat treated to kill potential salmonella bacteria in the egg. The FDA Food Code defines regular shell eggs as potentially hazardous because of the possibility of salmonella, but exempts pasteurized shell eggs. If you want to make homemade ice cream or Caesar salad dressing with raw eggs, these are a good choice. Traditional pasteurization methods cook the egg, so pasteurized shell eggs have only been on the market since the 1990s when a patented egg pasteurization method was developed. Pasteurized eggs are coated with food-grade wax to prevent recontamination and stamped with a red P to distinguish them from other eggs. Fertile eggs come from a hen that had the opportunity and may have mated with a rooster, which means they were probably not caged. Most commercial eggs are unfertilized since laying hens are kept away from roosters. Some ethnic groups consider fertile eggs a delicacy, but they are no more nutritious and taste no different than regular eggs. The embryo doesn't develop if the eggs are refrigerated soon after laying. At one time, eggs from broiler breeder flocks could be sold when there was an excess of hatching eggs in the poultry meat industry. A lot of these eggs were fertile. Eggs coming from broiler breeder flocks are no longer sold because new regulations require eggs to be refrigerated within 36 hours of being laid. The demand for omega-3 eggs is increasing as we learn more about the health benefits of this fatty acid. Expect to pay a higher price than for other eggs, though. Hens laying omega-3 eggs are fed a diet containing ingredients such as ground flaxseed, marine algae, or fish oils. Omega-3s generally taste and cook the same as other eggs. They typically have a higher vitamin E content. Some scientists and nutritionists say these designer eggs are a realistic way to help Americans eat more omega-3 fatty acids. The FDA specifically prohibits egg producers from linking omega-3 content to heart health, though, because of eggs' cholesterol content. Omega-3 eggs do contain 3 or 4 times as much omega-3 as standard eggs, as much as a 1-ounce serving of an oily fish such as salmon. Seeing omega-3 on a carton of eggs doesn't tell you whether the hen that laid the egg is kept in a conventional cage, is cage-free, or is in a free range. Increasingly, large commercial egg farmers are marketing omega-3 eggs, but omega cannot be used as a brand name or identity. Like omega-3 eggs, lutein eggs are laid by hens fed a specially formulated diet. In this case, a diet including marigold extract. Lutein has been shown to reduce the risk of macular degeneration, the leading cause of blindness in elderly. The study funded by the USDA's Agricultural Research Service and the Egg Nutrition Center showed the human body absorbs lutein more easily from eggs than from any other dietary sources. Components in the egg yolk, such as lecithin, may promote absorption. The average American consumes only about 2 milligrams of lutein daily, but a salad of 1 egg and 1 cup of spinach would easily double that by providing the equivalent of about 4 milligrams of lutein. Using lutein egg would add even more lutein to the diet, but the eggs aren't yet widely available. Some consumers think Araucana eggs have lower cholesterol, but that's not true. Studies have shown that Araucana eggs are actually higher in cholesterol. Genetic selection of hens in an attempt to lower the cholesterol in eggs has not been successful. Although genetic selection of hens has been successful in lowering the ratio of yolk to whites in eggs, the size of the yolk has an impact on the amount of cholesterol in eggs. Scientists have had the most success in lowering the egg's cholesterol content by changing the hen's diet, altering the fatty acid content. The FDA says that for a product to legally claim less or a reduced amount of nutrient, it has to have 25% less than is present in the normal product. Some producers sell eggs that are labeled as having lowered fat and lowered cholesterol. By the FDA definition, lowered fat and lower cholesterol eggs contain 25% less fat and cholesterol than a standard egg of the same size. Recent research by Dr. Ken Anderson at North Carolina State University has established that the average egg contains about 185 milligrams of cholesterol, with some eggs containing as little as 130 milligrams. Dr. Anderson also established that there is no difference between the cholesterol in conventional eggs and free-range eggs, despite news reports to the contrary. Until Dr. Anderson's research, the USDA stated that the average egg contained 213 milligrams of cholesterol. Drugs have been successful in lowering egg cholesterol by as much as 50%, but the FDA has not approved these drugs for commercial use. Chromium supplementation to laying hens' diets has also been shown to lower egg cholesterol. Now you know how to distinguish between the different colored eggs, pasteurized eggs, and eggs produced by hens fed special diets. To learn more about eggs produced by hens in different caging systems, please check out part 2 of this series.